Hello, hello, hello. We're back with some more God of War after a week away. Trying to get everything situated. Again, we're going to have the fun of I have no clue what to do control-wise. I just remember Atreus is being the worst right now. And here we go. Queen, thank you for the lurk. Chunk and kind of small, thank you for hanging out. Hope y'all are having a good day so far. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, so we just got this treasure, I guess. Okay, we shield. That's the arrow. That's the attack. Okay. I think I got it at least well enough to, like, die in the first combat. Okay, so I think we just moved, like... Okay. So we're going back down here. Got it. Got it. Yes, because we just did the thing with that. Okay. So I think we're going this way now. Shoot where I'm pointing. Okay, so we went in here. We got this, right? Right? Yes. Okay. Can we... Oops, it's the other one, isn't it? Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. Where are you? Why are you over there? Come over here where I am at. Shoot that thing. That did no, that did nothing. Perfect. Sorry, give me 1 second, trying to adjust things. Got new lights, and I'm trying to figure out the best place to put things. I can't read chat with where I had them. Okay. I'm wearing a brand new Captain America t-shirt and going to the young adults night after church. Nice. Very cool. He's over there because he's going to be a petulant brat. Yeah, that's kind of where Atreus is right now. We're going to have a serious conversation. That did nothing. Okay. Chunk, what are y'all going to be doing at the young adult night? Oh, he just doesn't want to pick up and read stuff. Cool. Oh, man. I just want to get through this section. That's like really my thing. Is like, if I can just get past this section with Atreus. Like, oh, he just jumped up there himself. Big man. Big man. This part irked you. You hate when characters are jerks for unfounded reasons. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Is it actually an enemy? Oh, it is actually an enemy. So at least he's not, like, crazy. But... How do I... Oops. That's not it. Don't remember how to change weapons. There we go. Oh man, we're not doing good. Not doing good. Do I just need to go back to this? Oh man. Oh man. Remember how I said I was going to die in the first combat? I've done literally nothing.
Moving a bit slow.
I can't believe that worked.
Well, kinda, I appreciate you believing in me. We'll get there. We'll get there. Raven, how's it going? I'm doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. That was a lot of wells. And I apologize for that. Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, here we go.
Take care of this.
For some reason, I forgot that the chain thing could, like, deal damage to ice stuff. Okay, where's the bouncy dog? So why are we not dealing damage? Okay, I was literally just doing damage with this. Why am I now not doing damage? Okay, I am maximum confusion. Maximum confusion. I'm literally not doing any damage to this thing. You're gonna be alright, dead. What am I doing? So I literally hit him with the Chains of Chaos last round and dealt damage. And then... do I have to hit him with the axe thing at first? And then I can hit him and deal damage? I'm really confused by this. Okay, so I hit him and then that knocked that out. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Wow. Yeah, see, that's like, so Raven's saying he thought you could only hit him when the chest is open. That's what I thought too. And then I switched to the Change of Chaos and dealt damage. Throw the chunk at the chest when it opens. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought I had to do. And then I was somehow doing damage other ways the previous round. Okay, so I'm going to just go back to throwing the axe at the chest.
Come on, this way.
I've stayed in an Airbnb before, right? Yes, I have. Several Airbnbs. Okay, so I'm going to just fall back and go back to the old strategy of just hit him in the chest with the axe. And we're going to just hope to not die. As I take like a ton of damage right off the bat. I'm still super confused at how I did damage earlier. But we're going to just let it be. So it's like, if I pick these up, does that help me? Oh! No, that didn't work. I'm so confused. What is going on? And then I can't switch back to the... oh, I don't have the axe. Man, I am so rusty. I mean, I know it's been like 2 weeks since I played this, but like, you know, here we are. Okay, stuff's happening now. Okay, maybe we got this. Maybe we got this. Or maybe I'm just like already dead. But. Okay, I'm doing better. Oof. Doing better, just like immediately dies. And I would really like to get my health, get another round of healing before I have to die again. Okay, staying alive, staying alive. Come on, heal. Okay, there we go. There we go.
You don't look too good.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware that I do not look too good. I'm at like 1 health now. Okay. At least I know what I'm supposed to do now. I don't know how I dealt damage earlier. Maybe I'm wrong. Something in the comments can be like, no, clearly that's not what happened and you're misremembering. But you think that's what your friends are you going to do for GCX next year? Nice. If you can get like a nice big like Airbnb, like that can be a ton of fun. Like that's one of like my preferred ways of doing like cons with friends. Okay, well, that healing burst was like did literally nothing because I immediately got attacked by it. Ugh. Man, I am struggling so much. Oh. Oh, so I bet I can throw this thing at his heart. We're gonna just die. I don't feel like restarting, like, or trying to like persevere through this fight with one damage. Like, okay. So I think I can pick up that red thing, throw it in his chest, then Atreus can also deal damage to it. Or maybe that's just what breaks this. I don't know. No, so that just flies through. Okay, so I do still have to use the axe for this. Okay, okay. Okay, that's about to explode, so we're gonna not do that. Oh, cool. So I can do that like as it's falling. Man, we might actually get through it this time. Oh, and it drops some health. How nice. Ugh. Okay. Let's use the burst while he's facing the other way. Okay. Ugh. Oh, and then that thing blew up and hit me. Perfect. We're getting some sassy Cameron today. It's gonna be one of those days. Got close, got close. We're making progress. We're only going to die like 8 times to this random enemy. Like, this isn't even supposed to be a hard fight. Like, it's one-on-one. Like, I'm just over here on the struggle bus. Like,
Come on, this way. Charge!
like, it's one enemy in like an open area. And I just can't actually like do anything. Man. Okay. See if we can actually do something like productive this fight. Oh man. Okay, in chat, how y'all doing? I hope you're having a better day than I'm having with this boss fight. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Oh, I rolled the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna just do it this way. Okay. So I kind of feel like doing the QTE thing was actually worse for us. But okay, we got through. That was only like, what, like 6 tries? Something like that. Oh, increases frost resistance. Nice. Okay, so let's throw this over here. Shoot that. I was going to say, if this is something that would have helped us in the fight, I'm going to be extremely upset. Okay, let's let go. What are we doing? Oh, just going up. Ooh, we got an epic, the mythic War Belt of Clarity. Legendary waist armor. Belt reinforced by a layer of steel of unknown origin. Favors cooldown. I feel like Kratos is not exactly known for wearing things that have clarity in the title, but, you know, to each their own. Okay. Let's go ahead and use another healing burst. Oh, wow. Look at these things that we could have probably used against the boss. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be a sassy one, everyone. It's gonna be one of those. But, okay, let's see. Okay, going back through. Okay, let's just go up here. Cool, more items.
Whatever.
He doesn't want to read. He's Son of War. Lore added. Still hops on the back, though. Doing pretty good. Need to get back to Mass Effect 3. Been playing Saints Row 3 the last week because they came out with the PS5 version. We've been in a lot of chat parties this week and didn't want to play ME3 while in a chat. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's the kind of game that you want to like be focused on, get your story. Do blue arrows get through this stuff? No, they don't. Okay. I've never played a Saints Row game. That's another one on that list of things. Oh, look, the artificer dude. Blacksmith. I don't know why I said artificer.
I didn't know you'd be coming through here.
What a coincidence.
Can't guarantee you'll like my work today.
Oh, the Blades of Chaos get through those vines. Thank you, Raven. Whoa, look at that. This is why you listen to chat. Chat knows what's up. Okay, we got another Mythic Pauldrons of Clarity. Okay, so this is that same set. Okay, I guess we're going to just go through here, and I assume die. The Summit. Wow. No. Go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, Cameron. Do something. There we go. Finally use an ability. No, I'm trying to attack the one that's low health. Yep. So, kind of saw that coming. Okay, well, it turns out when you spend the first like 10 minutes of the combat hitting the wrong button, it doesn't work out very well. Okay, take two. Take two. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go here. Let's switch in. Okay, got the parry. That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well, here we are. But I could, man, I am so... Wow. Wow. One of those days, one of those. They get crazier and crazier. Saints Row 4 is your favorite. You get superpowers, and it's kind of resembles an Infamous game. Ooh, I do like Infamous. Okay. I would like to draw everyone's attention to the very first video in the God of War series where I said it was going to be a struggle because I wasn't going to be playing this game like constantly, and I was going to definitely forget how the game worked. And here we are. What is going on? Okay. Let's go take out this guy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Data war. Data war.
Got your boy. The boy needs help. Your son needs your brother. You don't look too good.
Yeah, I don't look too good. That is an accurate statement. Man.
No.
They also get more dirty with each game. I've heard that Saints Row gets kind of out there. Okay. I guess I could go like up my equipment or something. Actually use this frost rune. We'll try one more time. Wow. 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 I'm not even gonna bother. I just kind of got combo locked against the chest. Okay, that one doesn't count. Running it back. Might be a short stream today. Why do you not hit the blades out? No, I did. I specifically wanted to attack the one that like is tough, but you know. Okay, so he hit me through the chest with the ice powers. Noted. Hitboxes don't exist. Sure. Here we go. We're getting sassy today. It's gonna be one of those. Okay, let's socket something here. Let's do this. Increases all frost damage. No, I want to resist frost. There we go. This is what I want. Okay, so that's socketed. These don't have sockets. Okay, we're gonna try resisting ice now. Why are we not using the blades of Chains of Chaos? Okay, here we are in the middle. Spin in the wind, spin in the wind. Okay. Let's get this guy. Okay. So the big one's down. Let's get this. Okay, I think we got it this time. We're gonna say. And then I'm gonna immediately die, but like, you know. Man, his like wind up is really slow on that attack. Okay, come on, Kid of War. Okay. Did we do it? Man. Dust of the Realms. Used to enhance the unique powers of various talismans. Man. God of War aside, how am I doing? Pretty well. Yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend. We went to church this morning. And then, other than that, just kind of chilled. I've been playing more Subnautica. Emma streamed some yesterday and then kind of chatted with her through that about some stuff. I was kind of not necessarily stuck, but is this the way we're supposed to go? Okay, let's go back down. And so I was trying to figure out, like, I guess maybe like how to prioritize going forward in that game. And then kind of chatted with her, and that helped some kind of just figure out what I should be working towards. And then, yeah. Other than that, doing well. Got some Prime Day stuff. Got my new lights going on. Book club was great on Thursday. Yeah, I'm just kind of over here struggling. And like I was saying, like it's not even that these fights are hard. Like just half of it's me fighting against remembering the controls. Which, you know, I mean, that's what happens when you don't play a game for 2 weeks. So.
Come on, you two. The silence is getting unnerving.
Don't worry about it. We're focusing.
Okay, so we're back here. Okay, so there's where we're going. But yeah, we also started watching Sweet Tooth. Chunk, have you seen that? It's like a Netflix series. We started watching that. It's pretty good. I think we're about halfway through.
Nearly there now.
Finally.
Can't wait for the actual boss fight that I'm going to struggle with. No, you haven't? I recommend it. It's kind of like
The room.
apocalyptic-y, like humans are the problem kind of story, but it's really good. The main character is a kid, and he like does pretty well. I'm definitely like curious to where it's going to go.
Well, that's a sight no man should ever see. Thanks for that.
Okay, so let's see what happens if we go here. So I gotta find the Biden. Oh, no. No. Did that do it? Did we do it? Maybe?
Wow. Yona. We made it.
We still gotta get across the bridge, kid. Not there yet.
Beautiful, isn't it? Why, I remember once. Brother, look out!
can do this! Get off him!
Not going well, Kratos. Not going well.
Go. Take me instead. I'll do whatever you.
Shut up! All this time I thought I needed you. But you're just meat. Turns out the boy's the brains.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's a... I mean, I don't know how it ends or anything, but... From like the... Oh, I should say. But from what we've seen of it, I've definitely enjoyed it.
No! You broke the gate! That was our only way to Jotunheim!
Stupid son of a bitch.
Get out of here, boy.
Get out of here.
Yes, by all means, Junior, run away. Let Daddy do all the heavy lifting for you.
He's getting taunted.
Let go!
Calm down, boy. You are not ready for this.
I am ready!
Oof. Oh, man.
And here I thought.
Yes, we have seen episode 3 of Loki.
Oh, your father is right, boy. You are far from ready. Now, would you be so kind as to hold this for me? Thank you.
Oh, we lost Kid of War.
Atreus!
Oh. Wait, are they on a dragon? Does he have a dragon?
Don't you know when to give up?
Is this, I don't know if this is cinematic or if I'm doing things. Okay.
Stay away from my son!
Okay. Okay, so I'm just blocking. Oh, dodge right. I was dodging right. Why am I not dodging right? I am literally holding dodge. Okay. Okay.
You won't stop me! I will break you! Why won't you die?
I'm so confused. So this is like I'm dodging and then he's like landing on top of me and hitting me. I'm very confused. Caught yourself just in time. I almost said Yoki. Okay, call me crazy, but why are we not just throwing him off the dragon? Yeah, basically like that. Why are we not doing that? Like, that seems like what we should have been going for. I'll say, yeah, he's definitely not knocked off. Oh man, this thing's gonna be mad. Oh, angry dragon thing. Okay, well at least he like crash landed semi close to us. Oh, I'm not even actually controlling. We're just running. Got it. So he's gonna like bust through the doors. Calling it. Calling it.
Who's activated the bridge? Hey, I asked you a question.
Locked in! And when the bridge opens, the full weight of Asgard will come crashing.
Oh, so he's like connecting us to
over.
Is it?
Is it? Are we gonna just break the bridge?
So be it.
Chunk, what did you think of the latest episode of Loki?
No! Listen to me!
Let me out!
Let go of it now, or I will kill him. You know I will. What did you do?
Ooh, where are we going? Are we back in like Elfheim?
Boy,
I'm here!
stay still. You will listen to me and not speak a word.
Ooh, man.
I am your father, and you, boy, are not yourself. You are too quick to temper. You are rash, insubordinate, and out of control. This will not stand. You will honor your mother and abandon this path you have chosen. It is not too late. This discussion is far from over. We are here because of you, boy. Never forget that.
Oof. Good fathering. Good fathering. Okay. Woo. Got a trophy. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and heal just in case. We cannot punch that. Okay. Okay, so let's go up. How's it going, Shanine? Happy Sunday.
Wow, it's cold. This is hell?
Not just hell. Worst place in hell you could have put us.
I see a ship.
Get us there. It only takes us halfway to Tyr's
There we go.
temple, but at least it gets us far from here.
Shanine, you missed me like dying like 5
Lifetimes,
times the
bridge
first
keeper
fight.
kept the living out of this place.
My first
Now
fight
that
back
you've
in the
ripped his
game.
heart out, here we are. Funny how it all comes
Lots of
around.
reading, doing a puzzle now, hiding from the heat. Nice. Yeah, we're getting very sassy. Yeah.
Boy.
That wasn't me.
Ooh, a chest. Is it hiding from the heat? How hot is it there still? Oh, okay. Not sure what opening that gate did, but we did it. Okay. Guess we're just gonna go across the bridge. Oh, people are behind us? Can I? Okay, there we go. Spin to win. Okay. See, we're getting back in the groove of things. Chunk heading out. Okay, let's see.
It was me.
Ooh.
But we're gods.
Oh, so now he has to like watch his own.
Turn away, boy.
That's what I said to your mother right before I gave it to her.
So it's 30 degrees Celsius there, about 86. Not even the hottest day you're supposed to have this week. Scott Higa is here as well.
Not here.
Come at me, Chunk.
We must keep moving.
Good. So he has to like
Yeah.
watch himself be an awful, like watch himself be awful, and then come to grips with it. Okay, let's climb up this.
Ed, what was that?
Not just the old and sick come to Helheim, so do the criminals. Hell must not draw a distinction between us and those whom these visions are meant to torture.
How do we stop it?
Escape hell as soon as possible.
How do we stop it? Get
I'm
out.
not gonna let it bother me.
Yeah, 97 where you are, Scott.
It was just an illusion. That wasn't me.
It is who you have become of late.
Look, I know I got us into this, but I'll get us out. Whoever I am.
I will get us out. You will follow orders.
But maybe that's not who I am.
It had better be. Now let me focus.
I mean, call me crazy, Kratos, but you're not exactly helping. Does it get to 104, Shanine? Oof.
Faster?
Let me think.
Oof. I mean, that 104 is rough, and like y'all don't have air conditionings and stuff like that. Like, okay, so we can't. Okay, so let's like go back this way. See if we'd like loop back around and we can find the other air gust thing. Okay, nope, not seeing it. Shanine translated. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything up here. No, not seeing anything up here. Nothing there. Nothing over here. It's a historic heat wave for y'all. Oof. Ugh. I hate being part of historic temperature thing. That was us in February, where we had like the all the snow and like lost power. That was the that was kind of our equivalent, since like we're here in Texas, like we can handle the heat, but we cannot handle that. And then like now we're in the point where it's like, well, can we like survive the summer? So if we take this. Oh, I see what I do.
So, can't feel my fingers.
Maybe both wind traps need to be filled?
Got it. Clever. Yeah, we are not built for the opposite extremes. Oh, okay, this guy. Oh, did not get out of there in time. Let's hit him with this. Okay, I was trying to like switch weapons and then did not do that. Why am I struggling so much with control? Oh, I don't have the... I can't do it because I don't have the axe. It's like, wow. Funny how that works. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Okay, trying this again. Shanine, Scott. Got him. Shanine and Scott, have y'all watched... We were just talking about this. Have y'all watched Sweet Tooth? It's over on Netflix. Not yet, but you want to. We're about halfway through. Oh, that did not go well. Okay, spin the win, spin the win. Scott, you have not. Shanine, not yet, but you want to. I said I've really enjoyed it from what we've seen. It definitely took me like an episode to get into it, but oh, what is that light? There we go. There you go. You finally watched Shazam this weekend, Scott? Shazam is still on my list that I need to watch. Ooh, cool. We got a flame. And what is this? Blades upgrade available. Interesting. Okay, so this is just like a random outcropping? Interesting. Okay, that seems like... Okay, here's a way around. You enjoyed it? It looks fun. Like, it looks very silly. And that's kind of where, you know, I think DC needs to be at. But, you know. Okay, so we can move this block. But if we move it, we can't walk around it to get past the... Every time I mention on the podcast that you've told me to watch it, but probably can't hear you. It's on the list. The thing is, for me, that I don't have HBO Max on my computer. I just have it on my PlayStation. And so I need to like watch it like when I'm not at my computer, and I just keep on forgetting to do that. You would have been so sad if they'd done Chuck dirty. Oh, of course. Kid, you're standing right next to the bad guy. Like, you're going to really tell me that you can't attack them? Okay.
Wait, I think I see Baldur up ahead.
That was like no health. Cool.
No. No, I would never stay out of sight. You had no right.
I had every right. I am your mother.
Freya.
No right,
Cool.
bitch. I can't taste. I can't smell. I can't even feel the temperature of this room.
You get called Chuck all the time.
Drink, women, it's all gone.
You never
Gone.
feel pain again. Death has no power over you now. You would rather die?
Never feel again? Yes. Yes. Take it away, Mom.
I can't.
Please. Please. Please take it away.
It doesn't work like that. Son, trust me in time. You will make me.
He's not happy.
Come on. No. Yes. I won't. Come on.
This is...
Ruin my life.
Honey, we can figure this out. I promise. Trust
Oh, that's a yeah. So he's yeah. So this is like his regret.
Do it! Do it! Come on!
Is he talking to Snowman? Oh, so it's his regret that he doesn't kill Freya? Interesting. Yeah, yeah. So his regret is that he doesn't kill Freya. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting that to go.
I never want to see you again. Never.
What you did to me.
Freya is his mother. Why did you keep this from us, Head?
Would you believe it slipped my mind?
I would not.
How did book club go? Good. Did you get around to reading the book? Yes, book club went great, and I did finish the book the night before
We
book
will
club.
speak more of
So
this.
it was a really good discussion. I'm really excited to have a bit more of that like continuation with Tracy once she guests on the podcast tomorrow, and so. Ooh, here's a cool boat. And so, but yeah, it was a really great chat. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so let's see. Can we crack this and then go under here? And then this is like, let's get to that chest that we saw. But you can find our book club on our YouTube. It's already up, ready to go. Yes, this did get us to the chest. It was a long one. Like, I feel like it was an hour 45, 2 hours, something like that. I don't remember what the time was cut down. But it was a great conversation. I'd said when we were recording that, or in like post-show chat, that one of the things that tends to happen is like our best book clubs tend to be the ones that somebody like disagrees on. But we all really agreed on this one and had a great conversation and all that kind of stuff. And get this. What's here? Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Let's spin to win. Okay, let's see. You gonna throw something at me again? Oh, did not. Let's get this. Okay, so those guys are down. So now it's just me and Brute Squad. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now just one-on-one. Okay, got him. That wasn't bad.
I will have much to do after I kill you.
Is that Gandalf?
Who's that?
We must hurry.
Okay, so that's this. Okay, then there's a chest over here. I like that. I like chests. Let's jump over. Okay, now let's see if we can figure out what to do over here. Okay, so we have that. Okay, let's break into this stuff. There's one seal. Let's pull this out. I assume this goes out, not... Okay, so let's go check behind it. Okay, doesn't really do anything. Okay. Oh, it's like inside of the thing. So can we like slide it? No. Okay, so we need to go forward and put it like here. Nope, too far. Let's go back just a little bit. Okay, cool. Now we can get over it. Perfect. Big brain, big brain. Okay, so now we've got to find the last one. So we're missing one more breaky doodad. So where is the last one? Don't see it down there. Don't see it up on the things. Where is the last one? We can't pull this out far enough to like get on top of this, right? There's a chest up there. Does just slide backwards, right? Ooh, this gets us to the climby thing here. Okay, so does this get us? This gets up to this chest. Ah, and there it is. Oh, overshot. There we go. All three seals broken. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. What is this? 2 more to get max rage. Or increase our max rage. Or 1 more, right? I think it said 2 out of 3. Okay, let's go get on the boat. Oh, look, a bad guy. Oh, look, the bad guy's in the water. I say it didn't explode. Okay, that wasn't bad. It was a nice little, like, random encounter. No damage was taken. Let's go through here. And see if we're going to get attacked again now that we're on the boat.
Not entirely sure this is seaworthy.
She will do.
Now,
Give me space to work.
Give me space to work. Okay. So what are we doing now? Okay, there's more stuff over here. More brambles.
let me out. What can I do?
You have done enough.
Help me smash boxes. Okay, can I pull this? Yes, I can. Okay.
The sails are intact. We're moving.
Great. Just bear in mind this boat can only take us part of the way. Tyr's temple is near the top of a tremendous waterfall, which, sadly, we are downstream. That means even if we get there intact, we'd still need to sail up a waterfall somehow.
The
Ooh,
Vanir built
we're gonna
the
sail
first
up a
that ever
waterfall? That
was,
sounds fun.
and It can fly.
Beefcloth near? Yeah, because it was designed to fly. This was not.
Skyship time.
Nevertheless, this is the boat we have.
As we can't steer or anything, we're kind of just like letting the river take us. Which I know.
And perhaps Perhaps the biggest iceberg I've ever seen.
At least the fire's making heat. What now?
We gotta go smash the iceberg. Obvi.
Topping it?
Give me a father.
So now the sails are loose?
Just watch.
Just watch. I feel like there's no way this is like planned out this far in ahead. Like the amount of physics that like Kratos would have to be doing on the fly.
They're pulling the sails down? But how are they gonna catch the wind?
We're gonna fly. Obvi.
We're floating! The heat from the fires!
This is
We're actually floating!
exactly how fire works.
And we're stuck.
Not for long. Stay with the boat.
I can't believe it. We just made a huge sky lantern.
Yeah. Conveniently, the boats fly if you just tilt the sails up. I can't believe no one's thought of that before. Legend increases all burn damage inflicted. I do like burn damage. Okay, so we got that. Is there anything over here? Ooh, here's a... Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so let's hit that again. And we're gonna go to this side. Cool, another treasure chest. I feel like the story of like Kratos' life is like,
What's on this bridge?
I got a mildly sidetracked
I
and
said
then
stay on the boat.
oh now I'm stuck. Oh no, I can hit it again. I got like mildly inconvenienced and then I found all this treasure. Okay, so let's go back up. Okay, so now we got that. Looks like we can't do anything on the other sides. Let's go up here. Okay. So what are we doing up here? I'm very confusion. Okay, so let's go to this side. Another treasure chest. I'll take it. Get some hack silver, I assume. Yep. Okay. It doesn't seem like we would want to just like jump off. Can we like break this thing over here somehow? Or is this like all just like an elaborate side quest and really all we had to do was lift up the thing at the beginning? How do we get back down? Are we stuck? Are we stuck? So I'm thinking that we might be in trouble because I pulled the axe back.
This ship's stuck on this bridge over here.
Yes, but I can't get down. Oh, okay, here's a climb. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. So basically, instead of giving us a way to bring it back up, they gave us that as our workaround. Oh, so now I go in here. There we go. Got it frozen. Got it frozen. So now we can go here. Jump jump down, and then we can just like lift this.
Atreus,
I can help?
I can help.
together now.
Together now.
We did it. We're free. We
Cool.
are going to get out of here.
Grace me, Father. It is time to end this.
Oh, so
Yes, my son.
so the mysterious voice is Kratos yelling at Zeus.
It's that voice again. Do you know who that is?
I do not know.
I mean, you very clearly do. Like,
Hold on!
Hit ya!
oh, I didn't specifically want to enter the rage, but here we are. Just punched him right off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got the chains.
Got to put out the fire! Right inside! Bad boy!
Getting them, getting them. Fire attacks for the win. What's this, anger? This seems bad.
Something stopped us! Port side!
Harpoon! I will free us!
Okay, so let's get this. We can't. Oh, why can't we interact with the harpoon?
I felt that one, brother.
No, I'm so. It made it sound like we could like knock out the harpoons, but it is not doing anything. Or maybe I just had to like take off the weapon, or where did the harpoon come from? That's what I want to know. Like they just like have like random harpoons lying around
How long before we reach the temple?
in case like skyships came through.
Crazy.
Comics on the Cross coming in with a raid.
Fast,
Thank you so
Be there
much.
in no time, lad.
I hope Sea of Thieves went well. Looked like y'all were having fun from my lurking. Oh, I'm just a little too far out. Okay, there we go.
Stepping out the fire! Port side!
Okay. These guys out. But yeah, I hope the game was well. Glad to have y'all. This is First Geek 411. I'm Cameron, one of the hosts. In chat is the Hoot and How, who is Shanine, another one of our hosts. We do a geeky podcast every Monday night, 6:45 Mountain Time. And then during the week, we have various streams led by each of our hosts. And so We typically have 2 to 3 extras a week, just depending on what everybody can do. And so I'm playing through 2018's God of War. On Tuesday nights, Shanine's playing games. Wednesdays are Chris. Then typically Thursday is Emma. This week on our Monday night podcast, we have a special guest, author Tracy Rhodes, who we just did a book club on her book, Not All Who Spiritually Wander Are Lost. And so, if you didn't catch the book club, you can find that over on our YouTube. Okay, let's go get this other one relit. I'll get these guys out before they unlight it. Put it out. There we go. That's the term. Oh, we missed. We missed. We're going to get hit with another. Okay. So let's go here. Get these. Locksteady, how you doing? Co-op. Isaac is here as well. I never actually said hi to the people that came in with the raid. That's my bad. Late, but you said it. Hey, just happy that you're here. Locksteady, were you were playing Sea of Thieves as well, right? The game is going well now that I remember the controls. Kind of smallish was here, but I was struggling the first fight back in the game. It was like it wasn't even like really a mini boss, but I just couldn't get like my handle on the controls and on the gameplay and stuff like that. And I think I died 5 times there. And then the next fight, I died another 3. Or a witch. Okay, so I cannot do that until I'm out of combat. What's a button? Oh, come on. Come on, grab one of the things. Okay, witches are down. Witches are down. Let's go get this off. What's this button do? Always a struggle when there's gaps between sessions. What's a button? How's it going? Okay, we free. Hope you're having a good one. Mifunian? I don't actually know if I've never actually asked how to say your name. Or if I did, I don't remember, and I'm sorry.
You believe magic?
Or those blades.
Okay, got both fires lit. We're staying alive. Myth is fine. Okay, we can do that. Hope. We got some more baddies. I just want to fly on my magic skyship. Like, why y'all gotta be so mean? Just because I don't go here. Okay, let's go get these ones. Nope, did not want to lock on. I want to go over here to this guy. This guy's trying to put out the fire. Okay, I don't see one on the other side. Okay, now there's one on the other side. So let's get this guy. Okay, there we go. Got to it in time. Oh. Man. Oof. What is happening? Oh, we hit something. Okay. How do they have so many harpoons? This is really what I want to know. Is where are they getting these harpoons? Okay, let's kill the ads. Oh no, these guy is the... If we get this guy up to the rage, we actually get to ride him and we can use him to take out the... We can use him to take out the baddies. There we go. Ice harpoons are icy. This way, try to knock out as many people as we can as we are riding on the thing. Okay, that guy's down.
Don't step out onto the bow. They'll break off.
We need to lose that harpoon.
Oh, what is this flying thing? Oh my gosh, there's a flying thing over there. I'm so confused. Oh, and chat's going off. Japanese name with a Y in it. Definitely has something since all timestamps and saves now. Like, it's been a week since you last played. Just a tutorial before you get back in.
It is time, my son. Look around at what you have done.
Okay, that is Zeus. Okay, I was right. You're used to people calling you that. Okay. Oh, look at this PS2 graphic Kratos. But yeah, like I feel like I just need like a quick like combat tutorial of like here are the controls, like because like even a lot of the puzzly stuff I tend to remember, but the actual like combos for how fighting works is what gets me.
Come on, we gotta go.
You saw.
There's no time. Look.
Is this gonna be the flying thing? Nope. Oh, we're going down, going down. I have a plan.
Jump.
Okay, like our impromptu skyship did quite a bit of work, so pretty impressed with that overall. The secret chamber of
We are leaving
Odin.
this realm now.
As long as we didn't wreck our way back.
Okay, so there's a door. Okay, what's this door? Ooh, there's a chest.
I think this is where Odin brought all his best clues about Jotunheim.
Oh, so is Atreus actually like being like chill now? Like, are we back to good Atreus? Ooh. Boost all stats? That seems fun. You think so? So hopefully we're back. Where does that? Is that a? Is that a socket thing? That would be the other way, wouldn't it? Yes, it does boost all stats. Okay, let's put that on. Let's get this other rare one. Increases burn damage. Or gold. Epic. I forget the God of War or the Warcraft color system. I think purple is epic. Gold is legendary. Is that what it is? It's been a long time since I've played an MMO. Oh, that was easy. Just 2.
What is this place?
And they're real
This is
close.
Odin's. I'd recognize his atrocious taste
Oh, I'm real close.
anywhere.
Oof. Okay, here's like a rant. Okay, cool. There's no scrolls over here worth reading. I find that preposterous.
Look at that! It's the missing panel about Tyr. Odin must have stolen it. But why?
He always has his reasons. Might I have a look?
It has the Omega symbol on it. There's no way that's not poetic
This is
or
most
important.
Unexpected.
Why? What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't that unexpected?
Head.
Look, clearly that's Tyr. Traveling somehow. Perhaps magically.
Perhaps magically.
But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it? I'm afraid that is none too clear.
What are those runes in the corners?
Not runes. Symbols from different lands. They mean...
War.
Aye.
How do you...
Because one of them's my
That's
symbol.
what I know too well.
The Omega.
Oh.
Destiny
His eyes.
Destiny is green equals common, purple is rare, or blue is rare, purple
No doubt
is legendary,
signifying
gold
the
is
gifts of
exotic.
sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look. Interesting.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Words are hard, it's okay. Yeah, Myth.
Plans concealed by Tyr so none could access but him. And those few others the giants trusted. And right under Odin's nose, ho ho ho! I did promise I'd get you to Jotunheim.
What do you mean, Head? You said we were out of options.
Don't you see, brother? Odin never gave up hope, and neither should we. He knew there was a clue in here, but we're the ones who found it. These plans are for a key to some chamber Tyr's kept hidden.
Good job,
I
Tyr.
don't know where it's leading or what we'll find, but it's a path.
A path, a path.
How do we make this key?
You must get the
Yes, we
shrubberies.
ask a dwarf.
Conveniently, we know 2 dwarfs.
That symbol on the temple door. It's a bunch of runes together. Peace, unity, hope, other things too.
Tyr's own design. He made this door himself.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, we got a little bridge thingy. Gotta go. Have a great rest of the stream. Bye, chat. Yeah, Chunk, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you have a good time. And hope you have a good rest of your night.
You did not see me with someone. An old man.
What old man?
What old man?
Can we go?
Because I don't want to talk about it.
Very well.
All right, let's get back to Midgard and see about making that key. Where's that dwarf?
Everybody else in chat, got any other plans for the day? For you Americans, any plans for the 4th of July? Coming up next weekend? I have Monday off, so I'm hoping to stream some on Monday. Okay, Okay, so let's travel. Oh, I guess I could have just hit return to Midgar, but you know, buttons. 'Cause yeah, next week I probably won't be able to stream on Sunday, but hopefully we'll be able to
Why
on
did you
Monday.
not tell us Baldur is the son of Freya?
He is. It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. When I think about Baldur and Freya,
Mimir?
yes, lad.
Freya.
How's that, brother?
Ed, tell me Baldur's vulnerability.
Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Wait, what is happening?
He is bewitched not to speak of what he knows.
I am? I am! Oh, that's it precisely. I wonder how long that's been so. Since she had my head at her mercy, or back when I figured out Baldur's weakness.
Mimir,
Yes, lad?
you just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I?
Did I?
But Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Enough. This means there is a way.
Is there?
If he troubles us again, we will find it. Can you make it?
Is it a weapon? Armor? Or likewise an instrument of war, of which I'm a master at shaping?
Derp ahead.
Then forget it. Even if I wanted to make such an insignificant gewgaw, I'm liable to clean
Gewgaw.
my tools working on something so delicate and ladylike.
Then shingle it. Pattern weld the item with scap slag. Keep the layers thin. Alternate the overlay.
Okay, smart guy. And where do you propose to find a lump of quality scap slag? Last time I saw one, I could still get rigid down south.
Oh, conveniently has it the whole time.
Shut your mouth.
You took the whole week off because you're closed on Monday, so only 4
have to get
vacation
my
days.
hands dirty.
Nice.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's do this.
What? You? You're fine with working on something that's not a weapon?
Oh, hell, why not?
Are the brothers bonding?
I can grow too.
Oh, watch the spine. Keep your wrist loose.
No, you keep your wrist loose.
The laughter was at Brock's comment.
Coming up.
I love their dynamic.
Temper that steel longer?
You don't need to. I triple quenched it with Drago.
See? How inventive. And sanitary. You clever little beaver. Never too late to learn a new trick, is it?
No, it's not. There.
Here it is.
Nope. Don't forget this.
Oh, they're bonding. They're gonna put the brands together again. Oh, watch them succeed. Teamwork makes the dream work.
No, quit your grinning. It's downright unsettling.
And downright unsettling.
It's just nice to see you together.
It is, Atreus.
Now the rune on your brand looks different.
Yeah, price of reforging something what broke.
I knew it. You two love each other.
Oh, cut it out, princess.
Cut it out,
I could
princess.
get all weak.
I like the new one better. Don't you?
We have work to do.
Kratos is like, I don't care. Like, solve your own problems. Oh, he doesn't want to shake hands.
No.
Oh, we got some like random masks over here.
Back up and about. Didn't
Okay.
I tell you it'd be fine?
I think I have the ability to upgrade. Yeah, Blades of Chaos upgrade.
Now go send them all.
Extra 15 runic. And then we have a Talon bow
What's your
upgrade.
need? Be sure.
Can we upgrade it again? No. Upgrade it to max. Ooh,
Anything else for you?
I like that. Okay, let's go. I don't want to sell. I want to buy resurrection stones. Okay. Wow, those are expensive. Magic stone that revives Kratos. Death with a large amount of health. Oh, it's because of how much they revive me with. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
So, sticking around for grains of wisdom?
Okay, here we go. Back in the groove. Back in the groove with about, 45 minutes left in the
It
stream.
has to be somewhere around the
And then I'm going to proceed to not play for another week and immediately forget everything that I learned. Just normal stuff, normal stuff. Ooh, what is this? Abandoned ship. Okay, so we're going down. Are we getting on the boat? Or are we supposed to just walk? I guess we're going to just walk. We'll find out. We'll find out. Just zooming by, zooming by. Oh, this is back to Tyr's door. That's right.
Tyr's Rune. This is it.
I feel like we should get the key back, like,
We're inside.
just in case.
What is this place?
Call me
Your
crazy.
guess is as good as mine, little brother.
Oops, wrong one. Cool, cool. Got a little light bridge going on.
The tree. We're underneath the realm travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Why is the
Those
floor?
realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Okay, cool, cool. What is that like?
Up there. See it?
Nope. I do not see it.
Up there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
I feel like we could catapult the kid up there.
Oh, what's behind there?
Yeah, I feel like we could have tossed Atreus up.
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Double sanctum.
Looks like more giant art. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
Okay, that looks like a big thing. Is there anything if we keep going around, or is this just like another way? Okay, looks like that was just an alternate way back into the... Yeah, that was just the other side. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Whoa, who are they?
Hall of Tyr.
Boy,
What is this
this is the
room?
rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside-down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay.
Stand back. I'm gonna do something crazy.
It's moving.
What's moving? Extraordinary. The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those,
We can flip the temple.
all right.
What now?
No big deal. We'll just flip in the temple.
Uh-oh. Things are happening.
Oh, like the Guardian things.
Okay. I don't think they're attacking.
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ominous.
Ominous. Can we write in the sand thing? Okay.
Go on. Read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast. Wow,
you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
No.
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is...
Can't wait for the new game. Yeah, I'm super excited for the next one.
Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a leap.
I don't mind a leap.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
Yeah, having like not played like any of the God of Wars and then like meaning to get to this one and then like finally getting here. Like, okay, let's see. It's definitely been good to get back.
It says his name is Bergelmir. I think Mother said he was.
And I'm
the king
excited
of
to get back
giants.
into whatever the next game's gonna
that
be.
it was.
I'm also excited for us to find out what the official title
Looks
is.
like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Do giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
Okay, so we need a few more shrines. Okay, I'm gonna assume we're gonna go this way, and this is gonna be break. Ooh, big trap, big trap.
Again with the death traps.
Okay, so we can just kind of freeze that one up once it goes up. Oop. Huh. Interesting. So if we get that out, can we climb up this? No. But we can get this one here. Okay, and then now we just have to run through to get to the middle. And then we're on the other side. Okay, well there we go. We have a chest here. That wasn't so bad. Ooh, what's this? Bracers of the World Serpent. Legendary wrist armor. Masterfully crafted offensive weapon favoring runic. I do like the words World Serpent. Okay, so we have a thing. Can we throw this at something here? Or do we throw it... Do we throw it at
I'd have
something?
thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
And let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's go get this. Get another one. Okay, do I get crushed if it goes up? No, it doesn't look like it. So let's go here. So what happens if we go up? I guess I could like run through that gap. Oh, did not make it. We did not run through the gap. Plot twist. It did not go well. Okay, so I'm thinking what we got to do here is we get this. Do this. Oops. Come on, hit the thing. Hit the whoopsies. Yes. So we got to get this. We got to actually, you know. Oh, that's already there.
Thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
Okay, so if we go here,
Let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this.
because I want to go and like hit the. Whoop, whoop, nope, 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 not what I wanted to do. So I feel like I gotta like make something go down on the other side. But I'm not sure how I like get there. Because there's not a... I'm not seeing like a thing to like freeze these. And I can't stay on that when it goes up, because then I will be dead. Okay, let's go back over here. So it looks like that area over there will probably have another thing that can get exploded. I do not know how to actually do that. All right, there's not an axe thing. I can't go down on the bottom. I'm gonna try this again. Nope, did not work the second time. Plot twist. Still did not work. Okay. Okay, so we do have to redo that. Okay, so that's gone. Okay. Trying again. Trying again.
I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
And let you miss this? No.
Okay, so there,
You're
that
enjoying
is the
this,
case.
aren't you?
Oh, come on. So is this like good enough to explode out the bottom? No, it's not. Oh, that did not work. Okay, trying again, trying again. You vibing. Joy, how you doing? Yeah, we're chill now. We were a little high stress earlier when we were first getting started. Oh, did that work? No, still did not work. What are we trying to do here? So I think, Locke, we're trying to destroy the floor under the third smashy thing so that it'll then go down further and then I can like run all the way across. I'm very prepared for that not to be the right answer, but that's kind of what I feel like. Oh, it went all the way through. We did not want that. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. This weird thing. I don't think there's anything else in here. Because it's like, there's like a little gap where I can see under that one. But I just can't really get the throw to get over there. It looks like I can't like go down there and hit stuff without being killed. So, and every time that I've like gotten the thing close, climb on top of the trap when it lowers. But if I do that, if I go here, then I just am dead, right? Yeah. Then after that book, I've tried that and it did not work.
Why don't you let the lad carry you for a while?
And let you miss this?
I'll happily try it again, though.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
So if we just go here, and then just, of course, Joy, thank you so much. Oh, there's a freezy thing on this side.
The chain! We made it!
Okay, well,
Do what you do, brother.
there you go.
Leave them in peace.
Obviously not referring to us.
I should have just kept trying that thing. That was like my first idea, and then I died twice in a row. And I assumed that wasn't the right answer.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
Okay, so let's do this. There's no way this will have catastrophic consequences. First playthrough? Yes, this is my first playthrough. And this is my first God of War game as well. And so... Ooh. Oh, we got We got a fire trap thing. I do not like the shield one. Spin to win, spin to win. This up. We need to get back. Get out. Get out. How we doing on the fire? This guy out of here. Yes, we will watch in the back. Watch in the back. Oh, I don't have rage. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. Got one down. Okay, I forget what this one is. Okay. You don't know how, but you're pretty sure you can interrupt them when they do the short sword thing? Got him, got him. Did that thing go down, or is it going to keep shooting fire? Oh, getting shot at from another side? What? It's saying, like, what is it aggroing? Huh. Okay, okay. Oh, they're trying to get through the trap. Let's go. Probably don't want to freeze that down unless I can go. Yeah, did not want to do that. Okay, okay. Pull this back. Oh, we got another fire room. It really bothers me when it's like, I step in the fire, I would get hurt. They step in the fire, perfectly fine. Okay, here we go. That guy's down. Got that guy. Oof. Okay, should be just this one guy left. Okay, cool. Right? Oh, nope. Okay, we're pausing for a second. Okay. Environmentals shouldn't play favorites, especially since your blades specifically are good at killing them, because Fire. Yes, exactly. It's like everything that we've done, it's like, hey, just, you know, just hit the ice things with fire magic and... Cool. Okay, here we go. Let's... That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but I'll take the accidental parry or whatever. Ooh. Maybe it does actually hit them, it's just not like a ton of damage. Oops. Should have been ready for follow-up, but was not. Oh, Shockwolf. Yeah, you're right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Good call. Good call.
Come. The other chain waits.
Okay, let's get a little bit of healing going. Okay. So this is where I went. So I guess I go this way now? Oh no, this is the one I don't want to do. I want to freeze the next one. Oh, which I can't see. So I want to like freeze this one up ideally. No, whatever. We're going to do this one. Just believe in the heart of the cards. Okay. Cool. Now I just get to go through the other side. Do these have health for us? Yes, they do. After what happened, that Joy... Oh, hello. That Joy pointed out the other time. It's like, you know what? Maybe I just need to actually, like run a little more headlong through some of the puzzles. Okay, so, like... This is kind of fun. So we're, like, freezing it to, like, a certain point. So I assume we, like, want to get to, like, line up. And then...
Ah, it's the other kind.
No.
Variety is so important.
That did not work. Yeah, freezing it to change the timings. Okay. So I think I'm going to do it this way. So I think what I did wrong is I freezed the front one, but I should have been trying to freeze the ones in the back. Because then now it'll... Now I can, like, line them all up. And we can make it across. Perfect.
I truly do hate this part.
I know.
Okay, we have wind traps. This very shiny thing. Does this burn? No. Okay, but this is like definitely... Oh, maybe not. Like definitely an enemy. Okay, so let's go here. Put this in the middle. What does that do? Oh, now it like moves. No. Okay, let's put that there. What did that do? I'm confused. So I'm like kind of like energizing the blades. I see it. Okay.
I can't believe we're so close.
We're so close. There's no way. It gave us health.
piece of the language cipher.
Cool.
Good.
Okay, I'll save those. Let's read this.
Until gods grow good.
Could be quite a wait.
Nah. They're just waiting for us.
Aw. Atreus is like, we're the good guys, as said by every bad guy ever. Like Atreus' like literal first reaction to finding out he was a god was to become a horrible person. Okay, what do we got? Oh, and these are the... Yeah, should I freeze these? These things are actually like weak to our ice, finally. It's been a long time since we fought these. The Draugr or whatever they are. Okay. Oh! I was like, is that it? And then no, giant enemy like spawned in right behind me. Oh man. Okay, let's rage. No, we want to attack the big thing. Wolves, thank you again. Okay, so we should be able to like kill this thing here and hopefully take some of these guys out in the process. I got you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. Cool. That wasn't bad. Okay, did I even take serious damage? No, I'm at full health. Wow. Oh, there's more enemies up there. Whoop, whoop. Okay, almost like walked out into the kill me thing. Okay, let's grab this and put it in the door. Oops, now we're gonna get attacked. Oh, I need to switch to the... I like that our runes, like the runes have different cooldowns for each weapon. Ugh, trapped against the wall. Okay. Real talk, you abused Atreus' summon so much. It's so good. Like, I just keep on forgetting to use it. But, like... But it is so good. Like, it's just, like, solid DPS. Like, I, in general, just since Atreus, I'm so used to allies in games kind of just doing their own thing. And so here, like, in this one where you actually have to, like, tell Atreus to fight and stuff, or, like, to, like, shoot, I just keep forgetting about it. Okay, let's go run through. Oh, and actually I just got a new heavy, I think. Yes. The grapple. So dashes to it. Kind of like the AoE ones. It's kind of my problem. And like I think that's kind of like I just kind of get stuck in the like I want the ones that deal a ton of damage. That's kind of cool looking. Let's try this one. Okay. Oh, so now we need to go back up. No, we're locked? Why is this locked? Oh, we're just waiting for Atreus to get here. Got it. Got it.
Brothers, I know what I promised, but in case this doesn't work, just remember, Tyr had good cause to create these obstacles. He's kept Jotunheim out of Odin's reach, but the world is hardly at peace.
No, but it's got hope. We're all working together now. We have unity. That's what the rune on the door to this place was telling us. We're on Tyr's path.
We have unity, you know, between us and then all the people that we're trying to kill.
Lift with your legs, brother.
I also like how this game is basically one giant fetch quest. And then it's just all this stuff keeps getting, like... This is basically like the story of Kratos fixing, like, all the Norse stuff because he's on a different quest. Like, he doesn't want to go here. He just is like, well, while I'm on my way...
On the day that brute force is the answer, I'll be quite happy to be on your side, brother. And we're not dead.
That's a plus. That's a plus.
There, on the left. I think we can climb back up to the realm travel room. See that, Mimir? Nobody can do all this alone. All these obstacles. They're just chances to prove we're the ones who can beat them. We may argue. Me and Father, you and Freya, Brock and Sindri. But when we all work together, we do make a good team.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's why we're gonna make it to Jotunheim.
Do you hear that, brother? Lad's found his equilibrium.
What's that mean?
He means you speak wisely, Atreus.
Means you're not the literally like the worst character ever anymore. Collect the mysterious object. Don't mind if I do. Do you have to break it? No. Oh. What? What? How do I collect it? What? I am confusion. There we go. I just wasn't in the right spot.
Roy, your knife.
Stab the thing. Ooh, it's a helmet. On a jewel. Probably not the helmet then. You know, plot twist.
Well, what have we got?
Some sort of travel stone.
Let me see. Great Ardumlazaras. That's the Unity Stone.
The Unity Stone. We were just talking about Unity.
I wasn't sure it existed.
Good job, us.
If Tyr
Foreshadowing.
possessed this, that explains how he could visit all the realms and other lands to boot.
He held this in the panel in Odin's library.
Yes. Yes, that's it. I understand now. It shows Tyr walking the realm between realms. You know how you must never stray from the path? Well, Tyr always followed his own path, if you catch my meaning.
Always follow the path, you know, unless you have the magical jewel that lets you not follow the path. A path to Jotunheim.
So you're saying Tyr's shrine showed him stepping off the branch of the World Tree. And you're thinking
Am I going to be on a bit?
to reach the
Probably another like 15 minutes is what I'm leaning towards.
Oh dear. That is what you're thinking, isn't it?
Good. I am more than okay with not throwing ourselves over the edge of the World Tree just yet.
In due time, boy.
Really?
What? Am I thought I was going to... Oh, I can actually just walk. Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought I needed to set the door to take me there. Just gotta take care of something. If you don't make it back before you leave, good to catch you. Great stream. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. I said hopefully I'll still be around. Not sure, like I said.
Scare up that
But
alchemist what needed finding.
hopefully I'll see you again online. And we do not have like any of this stuff. I need to upgrade those. Okay, what are we doing here? Where are we fast traveling? I should have been paying more attention. I think I must have been. Oh, I can. Okay, I can go to the realm between realms. Oh, okay.
If you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Wasn't it your idea? Find our own path, right?
This is where Tyr stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him.
Yeah, maybe like grab hold of the kid though.
Ready?
Ready.
Well, if this is it, lads. It's been an honor.
Come on, backpack kid.
Faith head.
This is incredible!
I thought that'd be a bridge. This is supposed to be like the trust fall, or whatever. What's the Indiana Jones? The path that you can't see because it blends into the mountain.
Oh, how can I be so nauseous without a stomach?
Come on. That was great.
Look.
The tower. I knew there was something down here.
Amazing. How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old Tyr.
Is
Checks out.
Jotunheim on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard Peak.
But how do we use it?
I'd suggest we look inside, but
Stay alert. Don't
Tyr's
get
little
wrecked by the
challenges
baddies.
Are never as simple as they appear.
I have noticed.
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
Okay, what does this do? Oh, we put the stone there. Got it, got it. Good job, Kratos.
Oh no! It took the stone.
Tower. It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's happening. Is it moving? It's moving.
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
Good job, us.
What happens now?
We all die.
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it. Oh, no, this is considerably worse.
Time to rage. Let's use Locke's not here, but I remembered to use the wolf. Boom. That was a cool ability. Cool, cool. Slam this on the ground. I really like the runic powers in this game. Okay.
Glad that's over.
That wasn't that bad. We didn't like randomly die 8 times in a fight that should have been easy.
Oh, looks like Alphon. Not yet.
Okay, let's just chill, get the vision back. Oh, there's 2. Boop. thing. Are there more of them? Oh, we just completely missed. Okay, that guy's down. Oh no, we're in trouble, we're in trouble. Ugh. Yeah, we'll heal. I think we're close to the end of this fight, and I don't specifically want to restart. I say that, then I like immediately almost die again. Then I immediately die again. Yeah, just eat the jellyfish at the other guy. I do really like throwing the jellyfish. Well, magical adrenaline shot, basically. Okay, so let's restart this. Oh, he like jumped out of the way of the... Okay, let's get this guy down. Ah. Okay, there's the pupper. This guy. Rude, don't jump out of the way. My biggest gripe about the... Oops, missed. About the like shadow thing is that it makes it so I can't see their health. Okay, is the other one still alive? Oh no, is it just this guy now? Okay, let's go to the axe. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, went the wrong way. Dang it.
I am fine.
Okay, I think I saw health here. Oh, really? Okay, trying it again. Trying it again.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh, come on. There we go.
That was tough.
Man, with like one health
Taking us
left.
next.
I do not know.
Man. That one was significantly harder than the other one.
No! We're back in hell?
Oh dear, here they come. Brother!
Oh. Okay. Okay. Kiting the bad guys. Kiting the bad guys. Do not want to lock on to anyone. Just want to roll. Just want to roll. I would like to roll. Why are we not rolling? Okay, I got the pup. The pup should take somebody out. Okay, so now we just have this guy. We're gonna just run around here, get some health, get some health. Okay. Nope, wrong button. There we go. I was trying to put away the blades so I could do the fist attack to deal extra damage with the
Surely that's enough of that.
to get the R3, but I turned around instead.
Muspelheim. This won't be good.
Yeah, this, I mean, is it gonna just be this guy? Oh, is it gonna just be this guy and then I immediately get hit by somebody else?
At the same time. Sure, that's fair.
Yeah, this is like just kind of all bad. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. How we doing? Okay, good. Get on this guy. Then we can hopefully use this guy to battle this guy. Okay. Yes, this is definitely a lot. Oops, now I want to use the ice axe. Switch to ice arrows. Oh, but now I'm on fire. Oof, that was not good. Okay. This feels like an adequate fight to be very raged. Much rage, many angry. Whew, okay, there we go. Oh, I need to actually be hitting buttons. That was my bad. I like that finisher. I really like the... And that's kind of like that generic, like the general finisher for that like class of enemy. We get Ooh.
Stop. I think it's over.
Aye. But where are we?
We better be there. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Like if we're not here, yeah, we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. I'm gonna go drive down to Santa Monica and have very nice, respectful words, but words with them.
There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giants secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence. The stuff
Creative
all
essence,
realms
sure.
were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider.
All the angries, yes.
Tells you just how desperate they were.
Ooh.
And look, now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't.
What does this do? I just bring up this platform.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Oh, so I still need to get one more of the...
I can't translate
Yeah.
this without the whole cipher.
We need one more thing so we can finish the cipher. Okay, so we don't need to go that way. Okay, let's see what this next thing is. Are we going to talk to the World Serpent? Because that would be pretty cool. I like talking to the World Serpent. But it looks like no, we're just going straight to the room. Okay,
You fellas sure love to make a racket.
we do like to make a racket. That is literally what we enjoy doing. I feel like that's like Kratos' business card. Like, were you slightly inconvenienced by someone? I can destroy their whole pantheon.
Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
Travel.
This is it. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. No such thing as overkill. Yeah. Things Kratos has never said.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
We've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye.
One. He needs double eyes.
Swapped out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
Of course.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot, but for years I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri.
Our friends.
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... declined. Sorry, will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
Oh.
No, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment.
Oh, convenient.
Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know we got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
I mean, get eaten by it.
Inside? Oh no.
I mean, it feels like it's not that hard to get inside the serpent, right?
We'd better go see what the world serpent has to say about that.
We are gonna go talk to the world serpent. Yes.
Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead. Now would be a good time to once more to the horn.
Yes. What's wrong with Sindri? He doesn't do well with the gross. He's just trying his best. Wants to live his best life. And his best life is not around gross things.
Ready.
Okay, let's try this again. I do think it's funny that we can't blow in the horn, that we have to hold Mimir up to it. Can you imagine how gross that horn would be?
The statue lost to us.
Very good point. Very good
He
point.
thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Perfect.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
Yeah, I can imagine countless reasons that you wouldn't want specifically Kratos to be the one going. Like there's a solid chance he just cuts his way out instead of walking out of the path.
Are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
What's the easiest way to the boat? Very nice world serpent, though. Can we get down over here somehow? Yes, okay, we can. I knew there was the one on the other side, but I didn't remember if there was one over here. Really chill. Chillest world serpent, as he just lays out there with his mouth open. Okay, here's the boat. How are we doing on time?
I am more than okay rolling away from the giant snake's mouth.
Little fish jumping around. Yeah.
Well, brothers,
Yeah, this is definitely one of those things that's seems it could go very wrong very
I've never been in
fast.
the giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one who is not trying to eat me.
We really should expect that sort of response at this point.
Here we go.
Yeah. It just seems all bad for all parties involved. There's no way this is a good thing. Cool. So now we just paddle around inside the belly of this beast. Okay. So we're gonna just paddle around and see what we can.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
Just kind of these random clumps of rock. Part of a boat, it looks like.
Smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. A bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
They're so weird. There's something down there. The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
That is water, right? Nope. I'm gonna guess it is not. It is not water. How's it getting lighter though?
We could reach the boat here.
There, the hammer.
Okay. So back in the boat. Yeah, this seems like all bad. All bad. I guess the hammer is giving off light. That's what's going on. Conveniently, we can dock. There's a place to dock inside of the snake stomach. There's stuff that we can smash. Yeah, this is indeed a...
There's something over there.
Okay, so let's throw this. Okay. So we got that there now. But how do we get to it? We can't like scuttle over there. Huh. There's not a way to make it drop. Okay, back in the boat. Back in the boat. So can we go over here? No, does not look like it. Okay, turning back around. Okay. So like what? Like, can we like cut the?
Father, over there.
Okay, there's a place we can climb. Cool. Okay, so I guess we're gonna just do this and then see where we get.
Maybe if that was closer.
Oh, really? So I got to do it more. Okay. Oh, I missed.
I see something over there.
There we go.
They didn't say where we could reach it.
Oh, is it really not far enough again? Is that what Atreus was just saying?
Not gonna make that.
Ah. Come on. Okay. Trying it again. Okay. Third time's a charm. Okay, so now it seems like we just pull this back, and then now it'll carry us around.
Mimir, any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
That'd be really convenient, though. Or inconvenient for most of the time. But for right now, it would be very convenient. Okay, going up. Atreus isn't gonna hop on. Ooh, treasure chest. Conveniently, treasure chest inside of the serpent. Oh, and it's the eye.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently. Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Okay, so now he's got to get out. Ooh, there's another thing over here. Sneaky, sneaky.
Now we can decipher those
Ooh.
people.
Oh, cool.
And the travel rune is here too. You want to go?
That was all around a pretty convenient chest. Okay, so back on the boat, and now we've got to get out of here.
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Yudna. There's no stopping us now.
Yeah, there's no stopping
Laddie,
us
have you
now.
ever heard the term tempting fate?
Except for like all the people that want to kill us. Besides them, there's nothing stopping us now. And of course we are still, in the belly of the World Serpent. So like there's that too.
So how do we get back out?
We signal. Hold on!
What's going on? Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something is wrong.
They're getting attacked on the outside.
What's happening to him?
Nothing good. Glad that's over.
Is he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
Yeah, sure seems like something bad's happening on the outside.
Hold tight and watch your balance.
The boat, Shipton! I'm gonna
Have you.
Yeah, somebody grab the head. This seems bad.
Boy? Boy!
I'm good. I think I'm getting kind of used to this. What happened to him? Something we did?
No. Something else. A dead giant. Why would the serpent leave us here?
Yeah, it seems all bad. Seems all bad.
Look!
Oh. It's not what I expected.
We can still trust her, right?
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
Oh, good job,
You
us.
do not know where he is then.
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
Not where we left him.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me? What's wrong?
I mean,
Something's happened.
he's trying to kill us.
There!
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
I mean, you're like invulnerable. So
My
like,
boy.
this feels like Freya's in danger.
Mother.
I'm here. Don't run away.
Or, murder you.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want you...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment.
This is like, is there like
I've
energy
rehearsed
coming off of him?
everything I ever wanted to say to you, every
Or is that
word,
just something else in the
to
background?
make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
No, back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do...
This path you walk, vengeance, you will find no peace. I know.
You... I'll deal with you later. But family first.
Yep. Here we go, boss time.
This again.
You have to go. Please. No. I can reach you. You have to stop fighting.
Can you reach him though? Like, I mean, he's like kind of a psychopath.
Listen to me, both of you! I won't hurt you, but you must stop it!
He just healed.
I said stop!
How did Freya get up there?
You might want to turn away.
How far into the game am I? You know, I'm not actually sure. I have no clue.
No, boy.
I mean, we're probably about, I don't know, this is probably 15 hours in, something like that. So we're probably like last third.
You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe.
He got the wind knocked out of him.
Not my blood.
Oh,
What is that? I can feel this.
oh, the arrows that she didn't want us to use.
I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
Clever boy. Oh, and the giant thing is back.
You will not do this!
Oh, are we like at the end of the game?
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow. Baldur punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain.
Yeah, this feels kind of climactic and final. Yeah.
I'm back now.
Now he remembers. She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill you!
Can't stop me! No one can!
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let him die.
I mean, this seems really inconvenient.
This will all be over soon.
There!
Stop this now!
I mean, he's still like an acer, so it's not like he's like a chump, but...
I feel. Freezing.
Stop hurting my boy!
Weak mother. Better than I remember.
Okay, it looks like there's also like the explodey things around the edge.
Please stop! I can make this right!
Oh, I was a little too slow on the... Man, cannot get that parry. Maybe I can't break that now. Like it breaks as like part of the fight. Oof. Just got booped. Ooh. Okay, okay.
Boy, Crystal.
Cool. Dot dot dot.
Atreus.
I'm up here. I'm okay.
Kratos says no.
I'm doing wonderful. I've never felt so alive.
Stop this! Reba!
Oh, that messed up my attack. So stubborn, yeah. Okay. That. Stop summoning the things that are only attacking me. Oh, I was trying to get to the health and then didn't get there before it got jumped on.
More! Show me more!
Oh. Okay. Cool, cool. I keep on messing up that. Oh, come on. Again? Again, I cannot express how unfair it feels that you're summoning things that are only fighting me when I'm only half the problem here. Got 80 experience. That feels like not very many. Okay, this guy just pulled that out. Cool.
I'll kill you.
Okay. Hop on! Backpack, son.
Stay away from my son! You don't have to do this!
There!
Stop him!
Please! There has been enough pain!
Shut up!
Got them both by the ankle. I'm hitting square. Why are we not shooting? The kid's got good aim. There's giants over here in the background like, what am I even doing here?
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it?
Moving and shooting a bow is not easy. Yeah. Like, and the kid is like falling. Like, he's basically doing like trigonometry in like seconds. I mean, Son of Zeus versus Son of Odin. Boop. Okay, so he's switched to... Did not want to do that. Okay. I like this like deflecting projectiles ability. Yeah, this soundtrack is so good. Ah, my nose is running. Stop jumping. Yes, Locke, I was almost done because I thought we had like more to come. And then like all of a sudden we got here. And I was like, oh. And Locke, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I mean, I do my best for us to keep it family friendly. Like, there's that degree of like, I'm a big fan of the idea that you can have family friendly conversations about something even when the something itself isn't family friendly. Oh, the serpent's alive. That's nice. But if chat was like on screen or something, I think I would enforce it a bit more. But
Stop. Please.
He's beaten, Father. Not a threat.
oh, it was the thing that we said to the kid earlier.
You will not come to us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
Yeah, Boulder is a pretty well written villain. Like, and even then, like, he's not even really a villain as much as he like is like kind of frustrated with the hand that was dealt to him, and then
Help yourself.
and like he doesn't like he doesn't have like any like major motives to actually be bad. He's more of just like an inconvenience.
What I do is
Yeah, the writing as a whole is very good.
He won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
So it's sad about the situation is that Boulder is in Norse mythology is the god of light and joy. But because of Freya's spell, Boulder becomes corrupt, and thus Boulder, the joyous, gleaming god, has died. He's drowned in the vast ocean known as insanity, and that remains is the rage-filled monster devoid of any light and hope, walking in a dark, gloomy path called vengeance. Thus he became forever lost. Interesting.
I have paid.
I know so little about Norse mythology.
That alone will make you whole. If seeing me dead will make things right.
Freya, there's no way this is a good idea.
I know.
It also feels like mistletoe is something that would have gone wrong and like broken the spell way before.
I love you.
must be better than this.
Huh. Well, okay.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
So Frey's gonna be mad now, right?
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything. Everything. You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough.
I know enough.
Does he?
Boy. Listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends?
I'm sure he's like, do I have to kill you now? Is that just how this works?
Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you be. We must be better.
For someone that just like declared her like undying vengeance against Kratos, she's just like very chill with them having this conversation and like not doing anything to stop them.
Well, guess we're the bad
Yeah, Kratos goes, "Can you try, boy? But I doubt you'll make it."
Yes, but she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing, but she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
For chat, I assume we're like really
She
close to the
died
end,
to see
right?
him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live.
Hidden
Yes.
chamber of Odin.
Look, there was no easy choice.
Yes, okay.
For anybody, brother. But I think we can all
Basically,
agree
okay.
you did the right thing.
I just want to make sure. I've gone a little long, but
Freya in it.
if there was going to be like another like hour
Give
or
her time,
whatever.
lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple then. One last
I say
time.
that, then of course like here I'm over here like exploring.
Jotunheim awaits.
But can I not open this?
Why did Baldur say we cost him?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also
So it depends
bloody
heavily on
tragic.
if you move on or
Baldur
not.
was the greatest gift Odin granted, Freya. The one thing she
Give her
can
time,
offer
she'll come
in a
around. Yeah, probably
marriage.
for the next few
We
thousand
hope to
years.
spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
I want to just get this thing open. There we go.
Another one here.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Thamur, the giant stonemason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first part got burned.
I prefer the last panel was burned. Such a senseless pity.
Okay, so we'll come back, do some more exploration later. Okay. Let's get to the boat. Actually, can we just fast travel to the shop? Yes. Then we can get to Jotunheim. Did I fight any of the Valkyries? I never found where the Valkyries were.
Oh man, the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible
Terrible pity.
Okay, tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control.
So once you get the pick
Control
from
of
the
future,
giant, you just
control of
let...
his
Yes.
He controls
To
every
break those
realm of
diamonds, you keep
every land
seeing
in
most of the
every
Valkyries.
world if he
Okay, so I have broken some of those.
resistance, he seeks to eliminate.
I must have just not done
Even
the
if you've
the
never
ones that
posed a
led to the
threat before,
Valkyries.
You may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I must have just not gone through like the specific doors. Because like I said, I know I like broke through several of them, but it must have just not been the right
Here we
ones.
go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan, go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
Probably. Okay, so we gotta get like the head over there though, right?
Boy,
Like that's the thing.
your head. Get ready.
Okay.
Oh, right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to
Yeah, the
explode
ones
or
with the
anything.
Valks, and then you go through the door and then down an elevator. Yeah.
Maybe we should talk about this a
Yeah,
bit more.
I never saw those, so I
Nah,
must
I'm
I
sure
must
it'll
have
be
just
fine.
not done that specific one. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
Hyper beam. Much to the wheel, it never fully opened up in this game, despite the assumption that there.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, I thought that was weird that
We
even
will see.
I didn't realize we were at the end, but like that there was like two that's like Odin's magic prevents you from going here or whatever.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why not I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to fight,
My lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Yes, leave him with Brock.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah, fine, damn it. Fine.
watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, no, I can't. Oh.
He just tosses it.
Ready. Come.
Okay, climbing the mountain. Hurry, Ben. Okay. Just walk in, walk in. This is very heavenly. So a few of them are stupid, but by and large, they were just a little harder than the mini bosses. So it'll take me like 8 tries to like get like the first health bar down, judging by like the not even mini boss that I struggled against earlier. The last one made you want to throw your entire PlayStation in the ocean. I can feel that. The last one is Dark Soul levels hard.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there.
I watched the girlfriend reviews where they talked about it. And I was like, oof, it sounds like it's going to be rough.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
There's a ton of cool things to see in here.
Can we go now?
I just want to get this. Wants to get there. I'm probably not going to spend too much time exploring here, just to see the ending, and I'll come back in and do side quest stuff off stream. He gets to hold the ashes.
Carry her. Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Interesting. No voices talking to the kid. So he's not here.
Hello? Anybody here?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all of the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Oh, this is really the only place. Okay.
Huh. Who's the guardian? I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and 2 more take its place.
We're here to set up the sequel.
Wait! Father! Something's happening.
Oh, she's got the axe.
It's your axe. It's Muller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants.
Let's do.
She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent.
It was all prophesied the whole
But
time.
how? of Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant.
So he's like half giant, half Spartan.
Why didn't you tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons.
Because the journey is the friends we made along the way.
Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet.
Hasn't been wrong so far.
Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Ooh, that seems bad.
Look, it's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Let's finish this. Sorry, emotional moment. Oh, there's a giant hand. Looks like the Giants did not do well in Jotunheim.
Father.
No. We do it together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The Giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
That's it. We reached the end. Now we gotta go back home.
So, I get that Mother was a giant. Which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Loki.
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
Although they gave an in-game and universe explanation for why all the important areas are marked for you.
A question for
Because
another day.
Alfie knew your journey and made sure you'd know where to go. That's pretty cool, yeah. Varoth came all this way, and after all that, the store isn't selling Strixhaven packs. Bummer. Bummer, Dad. I do like that. There it is.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide
Yeah,
that.
we'll trust Loki to do what's right. Yep. That's never gone wrong for anyone.
So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us.
There's one more thing I have to
He
do.
wore a smile
What's that?
even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came,
I'm gonna get back,
to
fast
lay
travel
down his
home, and
life
take a
in
nap. Okay.
battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually
Yeah, she told a good story.
Amir missed it.
Fun fact, the mural on the Jotunheim wall is depicting Kratos fighting Baldur. You see the giant gave Kratos the nickname
Maybe helping
Farbit-
people was part of why Mom sent
Farbati.
us out here, too.
If you get out of your way to
Atreus of
translate the
Sparta
runes into English, it's a pretty
And
fit
what would Loki
nickname.
do?
It is Norse for cruel striker,
That's a weird name.
or one who deals dangerous blows. Significant because the actual Norse mythology is the name of Loki's father. Oh, interesting. Oh, the head's on the ground.
Lads, am I glad to see you? I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Okay, exploring, continue exploring. Valkyries have been revealed. Cool. New game plus. Okay. Yeah, like I don't know a ton about Norse mythology. Got there. But it seems really cool how they've brought a lot in. Between this and AC Valhalla, like it seems like they've done really cool interpretations of that mythology.
Stuff.
With the coming of winter,
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. Isn't that approximately?
Another prophecy.
No, brother.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwind. I can feel it in my scrot. This
Okay, I
is the
can't.
big
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making
The fast travel thing is not activated?
bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of
I can't leave.
just discussing the weather.
bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winner to end all winners. I can feel it in my screw.
Yeah, we heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
There we go. Oh, I'm talking, so the game won't let you leave. Okay, that's kind of what I was wondering. I just had to listen through. Okay.
Amir, what else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the boy seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Oh, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the Tree of Life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
That is madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
Very important, since in Norse mythology, Loki is the father of the world serpent.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, mate.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Okay.
He just throws it on the ground.
this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Years later.
The ball.
Thunder. Perfect. Great game. Present day. Now we're back. Okay. Thank you, everyone who has hung out on this journey through 2018 God of War. I'll be playing some off stream, working towards the platinum, and then probably will try to stream fighting the last Valkyrie at some point. And so, with all that said, I do kind of need to hurry, but as a reminder, podcast tomorrow night, 6:45 Mountain Time, right back here. And I hope that everyone has a great rest of your day. I will catch you later.